All right, welcome back to another episode of the Better Roadways Podcast, where we pave the way to smarter streets and stronger strategies. As always, I'm your host, James Golden, CEO of Pavement Management Group, where I've spent over 27 years in the pavement management field, helping municipalities stretch their budgets, extend pavement life, and make data-driven decisions. Today, I'm here to ask you a very serious question. And that question is your pavement data lying to you? Because here's the truth. What you don't know, or even worse, what you think you know, might be costing you millions. We hear it all the time over here at PMG. Oh, we've got data. We actually did a study about 3 years ago. We rated our roadways network back in 2020, so we're good. We don't need anything right now. But here's the catch. Pavement networks are like living, breathing systems. They change, and they can change pretty quickly. They deteriorate, they fail. So relying on a 3 or 5 year old condition assessment, that's like trying to drive cross country with a printed map from 1998. You're out there with the MapQuest directions trying to figure out where to go when the road networks change, right? So when data is outdated or inconsistent, it creates a false sense of security. You may think a road is still in fair condition, from your 3-year-old survey, when it's actually just one winter away from total failure. Or you're planning for maintenance, not realizing that full reconstruction is now really the only option. So let's talk about a few of the biggest data lies that we encounter. You have the good enough PCI, so I'm here to tell you, not all 60 PCIs are created equal. One section might be riddled with base failures needing a mill and overlay, while the other one might just need a solid surface treatment like a cape seal. The number alone doesn't tell the full story. Windshield surveys, they're fast, subjective, wildly inconsistent. One might see surface cracks, another sees total failures. Which one is right? Something we call the spreadsheet spaghetti. Too many cities out there are just juggling multiple Excel spreadsheets, outdated logs, inconsistent rating scales. That's not really a database, right? It's just a mess. There's no logical sections or GIS ties so you can visualize all of your data. You're not really managing a network. You're playing whack-a-mole out there. So, bad data doesn't just lead to bad decisions, by the way. It leads to a wide variety of other issues. You've got wasted funds on roads that didn't need work yet. You've got deferred projects that now cost 3 times more due to deteriorations that you didn't plan for. You've got, for sure, public frustration when newly paved roads starting to fail too soon. You've also got the council skepticism when they're approving the budgets and the funds and the projects, but they're not seeing the results. If you ever had to defend your budget with a shake your outdated data, you know the pain that I'm talking about. And that's why I say this, and I say it very clearly. You can't manage what you can't measure. The solution is actually very simple, though not always easy. You need to use standardized condition assessments that follow like an ASTM D6433 process. Implement section-based inventories with a mapped GIS-driven structure and approach so you can visualize. Collect current data using, say, high-definition video and artificial intelligence, but make sure you've got human quality assurance every step of the way. Create a living data set, not just a once-in-a-while snapshot of what's happening. This is how we do it at PMG, using a Road Insights platform. But the real point here isn't about what we do. It's actually about what you need. You need data that earns trust, it drives decisions, and tells the truth about your roadway networks. So here's the primary takeaway from this episode. Ask yourself, when was your data set last updated? What was your last condition assessment? Was it collected with consistency, transparency, objective in nature? Is this telling the story? Because if not, then yes, I'm here to tell you your pavement management data is more than likely lying to you. And those lies cost money, time, and trust. Thanks for tuning into this episode of the Better Roadways Podcast. If this episode hit home, resonated with all of you, please share it with a colleague, share it with your network. We love the feedback over here. And remember this, you can't fix what you don't understand, but with the right data, you can fix everything. Until the next one, I'm James Golden. Stay smart, stay proactive, and keep building better roadways. See you soon.